If you keep seeing these three things in your house, in your office, in your shop, or anywhere that you earn your living from, make sure you do this, which I will share with you at the end of this video. Because these three things could cause so many negative things in your life. These three things could bring poverty, disappointment, failure, lack, negative energy, name them, in your life. I know many of you might not agree with me, but let me make it clear to you guys. I am here for those that understand what spirituality is all about and really want to improve their life when it comes to their spiritual life. Knowing and understanding that spiritual control the physical. Guys, let me be honest to you guys that this life we are living is a spiritual, and spiritual you see control the physical. Most of the times you see a lot of people, they are passing through a challenges, they're going through one thing or the other without them pointing out where that particular thing is coming from, without them being able to notify or assume that this is what cause or this is the cause of this. And this may lead to going from different places to the other, right? Not knowing that that particular thing that you are looking for is right there beside you. Yes, that is what spirituality is all about. Guys, if you believe and understand what spirituality is all about, follow me to the end of this video. Put this into practice, and I'm telling you, you are going to see positive things start happening in your life, right? Now, before I dive in or before I continue, guys, there is a lot of scammers. They open channels and page with my names and my pictures. Please don't fall victim. Remember, I don't do consultation. I only said natural items, right? Which I have only this number you are seeing here, right here on the screen. So if you want to place order for anything, this is only WhatsApp number. All right, guys, these three things I'm about to share with you is what everybody, including me and you, are always experiencing and having in our home. Mind you, I am not saying that whenever that you see this, that all of them, they are evil or they are monitoring spirits. No. But I'm here to tell you, because of the world we are living in, a lot of people, evil people, they're always looking a treatise to enter people, to get into people, to take your mind off what is actually happening to you, for you not to be able to identify or know where the cause of that thing is coming from. And that is why I told you that I will tell you what to do at the end of this video. So if you are not in a haste, watch to the end, right? Now, number one thing that you should be mindful of in your home is cockroach. Now, let me tell you, I know many of you might argue on this. I am not against that. Now, let me tell you guys, the enemies, especially the witches, they always use cockroach to monitor people's life. They always use it in order to bring negativity in people's home. Now, let me also tell you this. A lot of us, including me, we have cockroach in our home. But mind you, cockroach can only come into a home that is very dirty, or there is, some stuff left over, remnants that attract them. But you and I knows that when your house are clean, or when your house is clean, it's very difficult for you to see cockroach invented into the house. But can I tell you that a lot of people, that when you enter into their home, you will start seeing so many cockroaches. Now, when you kill them, they will start coming. When you kill them, they will start coming. Now, let me tell you how to do this at the end of this video. If you are kind of person that you always see cockroaches in your home, be it the big ones or the small ones. Number one, this bring in negative energy in the home. Number two, the enemy use it as a monitoring object to people's life. That is why that sometimes when you discuss something in your house, before you know it, the enemies have already knew what is happening or what you have already discussed and all that. I know so many of you might not believe this, but if you believe it, make sure you do what I'm going to tell you, and let's see if that cockroach is normal or is not normal. But if you keep noticing your house is neat, everywhere is okay, but you keep seeing cockroaches in your house, even when you kill them, they come back again. Like all these small ones, like somebody told me. Let me tell you, a story, sorry, very short. A mommy came to me and she started noticing this small small cockroach, just very small, in her house. According to her, she bought all manner of incense, and when he killed them they will still come back again. This keep happening. On the process, the husband lost the job. On the process, the daughter's marriage failed. A lot of things was happening until when she did this. Let me tell you, the cockroach that she always killed stopped coming to her home. That is by the way. Now, if you experience it, you make sure you do this. Another thing you should be mindful of in your home whenever you see them, don't take it for granted, all right, is wall ghetto. You see this wall ghetto? This wall ghetto is very, very dangerous. That whenever that is a very perfect monitoring object, yes, you heard me, is very, very powerful monitoring object. A lot of people be like, oh, I always see it on the top of my bed, I always see it beside my bed, I always see it beside my children and all that. Guys, let me tell you, my people used to say that, do your own best and leave the rest to God, right? But if it's ordinary, that is when you kill it, at least it will go, and sometimes it comes. But when it's not ordinary and you do this assignment I'm about to share with you, let me tell you, you have already disarmed them and they will never come back again, right? So number two is cockroach, sorry, number one is cockroach, number two is cobwebs, sorry, cockroach and wall ghetto. Another thing is spider and cobwebs. Yes, many of us, sometimes your house is okay, and that is why if you have been following me, I've always talked about you always taking off cobwebs out of your house. Is normal. Spider can normally enter into people's house, right? So if you're kind of person that you notice that I remove these cobwebs today, tomorrow I'm seeing it again, I remove it tomorrow, next tomorrow this is a sign of setback, this is a sign of bad luck, this is a sign of negativity in that home. If you will bear me, if you can tell yourself the truth, or follow me, guys, if you're experiencing any of these things, right, watch into your life and please comment in the comment section, be honest to yourself, right, and let's see how things goes. This things is a means, remember I said it's not all, but is a means whereby the enemies are using to manipulate people, that will make your mind not to go to that direction, to start thinking that this might be the cause or this is what I am going through. Now let me tell you what you should do. If, like I said, you notice that this thing keep happening, even when you are making an effort to get rid of it and it keeps happening, sorry, don't worry yourself, stop killing and do this. You are going to see that they will live by themselves, because that house will be very dangerous, that house will be so uncomfortable, that house will be so holy for them to live in. Now what do? Go to the market and get me camphor. That is this particular white um this thing a hot camphor. Please, I'm going to tag it on this video, right? This camphor is used for different things. You can use it for cooking or medicine and all that. Please, if you don't know more about it, once I tag it, you go and google it. Once you get that camphor, you get salt, sea salt or any salt, but if you have sea salt, you use it, spiritual versus spiritual, right? Now when you get it, then you get me water. Do you understand? You get me water. When you get that water, you get normal broom. You know, normal broom that we use to sweep things. Get me that particular broom. Now this is what you are going to do. You know, there are many people here. We have Christians, we have different other religions, but let me tell you, spirituality has nothing to do with your religion. Whichever way you believe on, make sure you are good person to one another. That is what matters. Now what you do is that get water in a bowl, right? When you get water in a bowl, open that camphor. That camphor is always 8 in number. It's always 8 number. It's very tiny. Camphor, Yoruba people call it camphor, right? I don't know how much it's being sold now. They use it for house cleansing and all that. So when you get it, open the camphor. One is okay. Put it inside that water. Get salt. If you're using sea salt, no counting here. Pour it inside the water, right? Now, if you're using ordinary salt, put it as well. Now, what you do is that get your Bible and pray Psalm 35. Psalm 35 inside that water. You do it anytime, either in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, anytime. Pray Psalm 35 inside that water, right? After you're done praying, get me your broom, the broom that you are using to sweep your house normally. Don't go and buy a new one. Now get that broom, now place it inside that particular bowl or bowel that you've added all this mixture. Turn it very well and pray. Say, God, from today, any agent on assignment over this house, over my job, over my office, over my this, over my that, from today your end has come. You this, you know what I'm saying, that you keep doing it and you keep something. If it's ordinary, normal. But if it's not ordinary, if it's manipulated or projected, or you are here for a purpose, may this particular place be too hot for you to stay. I return you back to wherever that you come from. Then place that broom inside that water. Begin to use that broom to sprinkle that thing all over your house, right? Make sure you sprinkle it all over your house. Now, once you done doing it, right, once you done doing it, guys, just hold on and see what is going to happen. You can do this assignment for 3 days, that is if you want, but for me once is okay. But if you like, oh, it's getting too much, like I can't take it anymore, go ahead to do it 3 days, like 3 times, right? But before you do it once, 2, 3, watch and see how those things will disappear. You see those things that you have been killing and they are coming, they are inconveniencing you in your house. You are going to wake up and see none of them again. Yes, you heard me. Guys, let me remind you by saying once again that life is a spiritual, and spiritual control the physical. A lot of things are happening right beside us, but we don't know what is really happening. Right? So in my next video, I will share with you things more you can take note of in your house and things that what you can do to get rid of them. Let me remind you that with God, all things are possible. And God has blessed us with so many things that we can use to help our life with the power of prayer. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm sorry if I take your time, but I really want to explain it so you will get the exact message and come back here with your testimony. Congratulations in advance, and may your doors be open in Jesus' name. See you guys in my next video. Kindly share this video, like it, follow me or subscribe if I have not done that. I love you guys and stay blessed.